Hey guys, welcome to the next part of my Melian Fight Caves walkthrough. Now, at the end of the last part, during the video I was making after, I didn't even realise that Camtasia wasn't recording properly. So I went through about 3 waves and it was just recording wrong, so I had to stop it, and then I've just sped back through the first 28 or so waves to get to where I was originally. And I'm carrying on from there. So I use this same gear, same inventory to start with, but I'm possibly at different prayer, give or take 10 points, depending on how good or bad I did on the last trip. So carrying on from where I was, we've got the double 90 spawn now, and again you might want to consider using prayer here, because you can take a bit of damage, especially when you've got the 180 around, and more so if it's even attacking you when you've got both the 90s ranging you. I'm just gonna hopefully tank through it, although that 200 didn't make it look promising. So I'll be able to show you what I meant earlier about allowing the 180s to heal themselves, so you can heal yourself off them using the Guthans. So as soon as this one fancies dying, we'll have the double 180 spawn and we'll be just one wave off the first 360. So you can see both the 180s there. I'm going to be praying melee, and now just drop a potion again, drop your spear and just attack them in turn. Make sure now you have got auto retaliate off if you had it on before, because you don't want to be having it on when you've got the 360s around, because all it's going to do is drag you towards them, which is going to make it a lot harder. So attacking them in turn, you'll notice that one, and now the other one's being killed. So by alternating them, they're able to heal each other, heal themselves back up, and you can effectively kill them for, well, until you don't need any more HP back. And if you do too much damage, just wait a sec, they'll heal themselves again, and then just carry on as you were before. So pretty much full HP now. I'll swap back, pick my potion back up. Might as well just drink that and get rid of it. I'd also recommend now, if you were using the Reverence Aura, you might want to activate it, get a bit more prayer bonus. I'm not going to, because I'm going to assume most of you don't have it, or won't be able to get it until maybe next month. So killing off these last 180s. Now if you're just watching this and you normally range the caves, then you have pretty much got it easy. You can just stand there and range away. But to melee them, it's really not too hard. Basically they attack with a melee attack and a mage attack. Now you just saw where he jumped forward, that was its melee attack. It uses both its attacks at the same time. So if it's going to mage, you have to be stood away from it. So if you're stood away around here, all it can do is mage you. So while it's maging, if you then go to attack it, it's never got a chance to melee you. So if you're praying mage and doing this, all it can do is attack with mage. It can't do any damage because of your prayer, and you're effectively being able to melee it without it being able to melee you. So just make sure you can get your timing right on this, that's all you can really say. If you need to drink your potion, or if you need to just have a bit of a timeout almost, don't be worried about just missing an attack or two, just to make sure you're getting your attacks back on speed. This is also why I said it was important about using a weapon like the whip, because you can see when you attack, you're attacking with the same speed as you are being attacked at. so you're never in a position where you just stood alongside it waiting to attack, which I'll demonstrate now using the God Sword. If you go to attack it, run away, attack it, run away, you miss that second attack. And if you run over, then you wait to attack, and just got mealeed. So had it been a big hit, I could be low HP now. I might have a 180 on me as well. I might get hit from that, and it really doesn't make it much easier for you. If you've got better armor, if you've got plenty of food, or if you've got Soul Split, it doesn't really matter that much, and you can use a longsword or something. But if you're just starting out, I really do recommend either just the whip or a chaotic rapier, because that way it does make everything just that much simpler. And again, if it's the difference between you getting the cape or dying, I know which one I'd rather have happen. So I'd also recommend, if you've got piety, if you're using this setup, to use it, because it's going to speed things up. It'll make it a bit more bearable, if anything, to be honest. And especially if you've done it before with better gear and then you go back down to gear like this, especially without cursors, it does just seem a bit painful. Again, remembering to kill these birds off before they get onto you and drain your prayer by too much, because the last thing you want is to be hit by these with the mage attack. Let's just see how much damage we get hit. 42, okay, that kind of screws up my argument. But yeah, they can hit about 500 with magic. They have a max hit with melee of about 500 as well. And even when I've done my videos in Divine and Tova, they've still hit through that quite accurately as well. So you never really want to be up against them unless you know what you're doing. And if you know what you're doing, you're probably not watching this video for tips. So the 360s, this is all there is to them. Just timing, really. Just making sure you can get your timing. If you're ranging as well, you could try to make it a bit harder, or just to save on prayer, you could try prayer flashing, like I suggested doing with 180s. And then I just got hit by 2 melees, but they both hit 0, which was a bit fortunate. Normally you can leave these level 45s to after you've killed a 360. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. But sometimes when you're trying to run back, you try and click the ground like there, you end up attacking the 45s, you end up staying next to the 360, you get meleed, and it can just end up going wrong. So sometimes you might feel a bit more comfortable having everything kind of clear around you. So it depends just what you fancy, to be honest. Now, if you do get hit by a few melee attacks, remember you can always use your Sardamine God Sword to pretty much surefire way of getting some HP back and some prayer. I would recommend using it on the lower level monsters, because even if they only have 100 life points, it still gives you the HP or prayer back in relation to the amount of damage you would have done. And as they've got lower defense than the 360s, in the long run it's going to help you more attacking the lower level ones with it. But if you need that HP and all you can fight is a 360, then it's best to go for it. So, looking at the timer, I think we're going to stop this one just about now. So, I'll see you later.